Michaela Vernava alongside Zach Cox in the Nesson Studios, here to talk some Patriots free agency. We're going to start with quarterbacks, which of course there are no free agent quarterbacks on the Patriots, but that doesn't mean there might not be some movement at this position. What's your best guess as to what will go down with Jimmy Garoppolo before the start of the season?
Well, with the Patriots, it's very hard to say for certain when you try to predict roster moves, free agency, trades, all that kind of stuff. But Jimmy Garoppolo's name has definitely come up a whole lot in trade talks. He's not a free agent until the end of next season. But with the way Tom Brady played this year, with all the rumors that are coming out of the team, with Tom Brady himself saying he thinks he can play until his mid-40s, with how well he played this year, there's really no reason to get rid of him. So they're left with a problem. Jimmy Garoppolo is a very good quarterback, as he showed during his brief starting stint while Tom Brady was sidelined with that suspension. So do they really want to keep him around for a whole nother year, then risk just letting him go for nothing when he hits free agency in 2018? I don't think they do. I mean, I think if they can get a good deal, maybe a first-round pick and then a mid-round pick, something like that, from one of these teams that's interested this offseason, I think they really, really have to consider that.
Well, if Tom Brady continues to play the way that he does, it seems like he can just keep on going. So what do you think about them possibly restructuring his contract? I know there have been some early reports about that.
Yep, there have been some early reports. Jeff Howe of the Boston Herald reported that last week. From that report, it doesn't sound like anything's imminent. Sounds like I think he called them very early talks. But Tom Brady obviously has one of the best contracts in professional sports. His cap hit is only $14 million in 2017, which I believe would be about 10th among quarterbacks. He's very, very underpaid for someone of his caliber. Obviously a surefire Hall of Famer when he does decide to hang things up. Then his cap hit does jump to $22 million over the final 2 years of his deal. So I could definitely see the team kind of reworking that a little bit. He's really in a special class among players where he kind of plays by his own set of rules in contract negotiation. So I would not at all be surprised to see that tweaked a little bit this offseason.
And he certainly is unique in just him playing the way he is at his age. And there's kind of no telling, is he going to hit that cliff and drop off or just keep playing well into his mid-40s? And as we talk about possibly them dealing Garoppolo, also have Jacoby Brissett on the roster. So what do you think they'll do with him? At some point, they're going to need to think about the future.
Well, they obviously think very highly of Jacoby Brissett just with the way that they handled him this past year. Even, obviously, he was kind of pressed into that starting spot after when Brady was suspended. Garoppolo went down with a shoulder injury. I don't think they wanted Brissett to play that early, but the fact that you saw they brought him off of injured reserve midway through the season, they didn't have to do it. They brought him back basically knowing that he wouldn't play, probably wouldn't even dress the whole rest of the season. They brought him back. They brought him on the road with them. You could tell they're really bringing him along. They want to get him acclimated to this team, to this offense, as quickly as possible, because if they do end up trading Jimmy Garoppolo, Jacoby Brissett is your Patriots backup quarterback next year, so he needs to be ready.
All right, well, the Patriots certainly are in a position when it comes to quarterbacks that a lot of teams probably wish they were in. Very enviable. And we'll have more positional reviews on Nesson.com, so make sure to keep it right there for all your Patriots news.